Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Again, as you can see, we're in the hills of County Durham. It's a little bit frosty this morning. It's about 7:30 on a Sunday morning. We're at it nice and early on a new permission. Never been on here before. We've got about maybe 300 acres to go out on this particular land. So we're hoping for big things. Just to the right of us here, there's a nice big house. We've got this field behind us, that field there, and the field you can see in the distance to go out this morning. There's me, Thomas and Cooper. Tom's on the Equinox 600, Cooper's on the Equinox 800, and I'm on the Manticore. We'll see what we can do. Catch you on the first. Right guys, first signal, very iffy. I don't know if you can see that, it's just coming up on the bottom line of my ferrous limits. But we'll see what it is together. First signal. Oh, it's quite stony. No, that's totally changed. Yeah. We'll see what's in the hole. If I can't find it straight away, I'll get back to you, because it is very stony in there. I'll get back to you after I found what it is. Right guys, after about 10 minutes digging, stones out, everything, we have an old sort of nail or something. That's metal detecting. It must have been giving off a bit of a false signal. I can't find anything else in the hole, but that's that for the first hole. Hopefully it gets better than this. Just a quick little bit of information. Tom found his Bronze Age hoard not too far from here, probably about not even a mile down the valley. Anybody that buys the Searcher magazine, it's actually front cover of the Searcher magazine for November's issue, so check that out if you can, guys. Tom's over the moon. He's only been detecting 9 months, and he's absolutely over the moon to be able to be in a magazine and find something like that. It's like a once in a lifetime thing. I do actually make it into the magazine as well. There's a little picture of me and Tom side by side when he found the hoard. I've actually put a little short on my YouTube channel as well, of when we were pulling the hoard out. So yeah, check it out guys. See you on the next hole. Right, bit better signal here. Just down there's where I've just dug that rusty nail. It's coming up in the 50s. It's a little bit dodgy at times, but in the 50s. I'll get back to you when I've got it out. Right, that's that plug dug. I think we've actually got a bit of a coin ball here, or a bit of rubbish ball, whatever it might be, but we'll open it together and see what's... Well, a cut 3p. Obviously it's been hit by the mower when the farmer's been cutting the grass for silage and hay, but I'm 1.5p better off anyway. I don't think we'll get a monarch off that the way we could, but very difficult to see. But yeah, that's probably what, 1940s, 1950s possibly. A cut, absolutely savagely cut in half, 3p. Right guys, on to the third signal of the day. Is that a coin? it's the best signal. Oh, it's only the third signal I've had all day, but it's the best one. I'll get back to you when we've got it out. My bet is it's a coin, but hopefully I'm not wrong. I'll see when I've got it out. Well, that's that plug dug out. Let's see if it is a coin or if I'm sadly wrong. Oh, that doesn't look like a coin. Well, that's metal detecting for you. That's a piece of lead. It's being worked somehow. Nothing interesting. We'll just double check in there. Yeah, that's... Unfortunately, I'll stamp that plug back in. Yep, never mind. We'll keep going. See you on the next hole. Right, guys, we're right next to this. It's like an open culvert cum drain. And goes right up next to the house there. I don't want to go too close and give it away, but we have a lovely 82, 83 signal here. Not very deep, but I mean that could mean that it's just been a footpath over this little crossing here and it hasn't sunk very deep into the earth, or it means it could be a bit of rubbish. We'll do this one live. I'll try not to fall into that drain. Oops. Right. Come on. Bear with us, guys. While I get this. Right. Gone up to an 87. Sorry about that, guys. We'll get you back to where you can see. Get my little trowel out and see if we can just prise some of that without potentially damaging anything what could be under there. Looks like it could be a big lump of lead, guys. Unfortunately, no. It's a bit of rubbish. Is it going to be one of them days? A bit of rubbish. Never mind. Hopefully we'll have a bit more luck on the next hole. Right, guys. I didn't film this one because it sounded like a bag of hammers, to be fair, and I don't know why, because you can see it's got a hole right through the middle of it. I'm thinking it could be off one of the old paraffin heaters. I think. I don't know. If not, it's just off some sort of farm machinery or something. It's not very old, but I'll be honest with you, this permission I was quite looking forward to coming on here, but at the minute it's not giving up the goods, but we'll keep plugging away. Hopefully we'll hit some sort of hot spot and I can show you something a little bit better than this on the next hole. We've got someone come to see us here. Hopefully he brings us a little bit of good luck. There now. Hope you can all hear us all right. There's a little bit of wind getting up. Again, this signal sounded like an absolute bag of hammers, but we've managed to pull up a tongue back button. Yeah, that could be a few hundred years old. It's the first find of real interest. We are struggling. All of us are struggling. I don't think Cooper, Tom or Harry's found anything of note yet. If it carries on like this, we will be swapping fields. I have actually come through a gate down there into this next field for the one that we were in this morning. There's just no signals. There's a lot of rubbish. Hopefully it picks up. Yep, nice little button. A couple of 100-year-old. See what we'll find on the next one. Right guys, we've finally come across a nice signal there. I'm not saying anything. It's probably just going to be another bit of rubbish the way this field's going, but yeah. So, and I'll just quickly, while we're here, I'll just show you my ferrous limits on the Manticore here. I haven't done anything too fancy. All I've done is I've notched 8 up from the bottom, 8 down from the top, and 2 or 3 across from that side. Where are we at? So I'm in 5 tones there. Where are we at? Let's go through these. Recovery speed 6. Ground balance 0. That's your noise canceller. I'm in all terrain fast. And that's basically it. I haven't done anything too fancy. I've had it since, I think I've almost had it a year, this machine. So I know how the machine works. I know, you get to know after a little while, but I haven't played about with it too much. I'm happy with the way it works. As you can see, it does work, and I'm used to it, so I've stuck with what I know. But anyway, we'll see what this is in a minute. I'll get back to you. Right, guys, I don't know if you can see that in there. I'll turn the clod over. There is something in there. I haven't had a look at it yet. We'll get it out together. Now, what is that? Looks very coiny. Wait a minute, I'll stand up here, get you in the sun a bit. Where are we at? There we go, that's better. What is that? I've never quite seen anything like that. I'll get the brush on it for you. I'll get you in the sun again. If it wants to focus. Oh, there is a pattern emerging there. I don't want to rub too much. I don't know if you can make that out, guys, on there. There's something on there. I'll just try this backside a bit. I've never found anything quite like this. Has it been a button? Well, it's a bit puzzling, that. I don't know. There doesn't seem to be any detail on the back. Is that a number there? Oh, there could be. Wait there. Just give it a little bit of spit on there. Give it a bit tickle up. Oh, right. Yes. So, we've got some sort of writing on the back. Euro coin. Is that a euro? Does it say euro coin? Never quite found anything like this before. I don't know. And whatever the hell that is on there, there's a nice pattern. God knows. Trying to get you in the good light. It's just the sun's just kind of rising over the hill there, so it's difficult to get good light on the job. But it looks like it could be a coin or a token of some sort. I mean, I've never quite seen anything like that. I mean, I don't think it's got a great age to it, but I'll clean it up when I get home and possibly put some pictures on at the end of the video. I'm pretty sure that says euro coin there. Well, it's a coin. It's a coin. The way today has been going, I just thought this this particular field was a lost cause, but it's a coin. So things are looking up. See you on the next hole, guys. So I've just given this a quick clean up there, and I think it says Bell Fruit Services Limited. So I can imagine it's just come out of one of them, like one of the arcade machine sort of things. But what's it doing here? Middle of a field. Unbelievable. So nothing too old, hasn't got a great lot of age to it, but it's something I've never found before. So, yep, I'm happy with that. It's not a silver sixpence or a gold noble, is it? But hopefully one day we'll get there. Right, guys, been walking for maybe 20 minutes since the last signal. That's a screamer, isn't it? Probably too good to be true, but the only way to find out is to dig it. I'll see you when I've got it out. Right, I've got that hole dug. We'll see. See if we can find what it is. I think it's that bit cooler this morning. My battery's playing up on me pinpoint. I think it's just with it being so cold. It wasn't quite freezing when we set off this morning. There was a frost. Oh no. Yes. There we go. It's some sort of, I don't think it's a mood tube. I think it's a tube of toothpaste. So we'll see if we can get some writing off that. It looks like an old tube of toothpaste or some sort of cream or what does that say? SR or something? I don't know. Something else on this side. I thought it just sounded too good to be true. Oh, there we go. What does that say? Yeah, something for white teeth and healthy gums. My white teeth and my healthy gums are the least of my worries today. I want to find something good before today's out. But there you go, some quality trash there. How old will that be? 30 years old, 40 years old, possibly. Yeah, there you have it. Could even be a little bit older, but who cares? It's going in the rubbish part of my bag. There you go. See you on the next hole. Right, everyone, we've changed fields. That last field just was not very good at all. There was nothing coming up. Cooper managed to bag himself a little worn out coin. I got myself that little token thing, like a fruit machine token. So we've come into a different field that actually has a footpath running through it, which is on the old maps from the 1800s. First signal. I didn't film it, unfortunately, but we have, if I can get you in some light, a Queen Victoria, slightly crusty, halfpenny. I think that's 1889. So on this coin, she would still be the young head, but at that time she would be another 10, 12 years. She wouldn't be here anymore, so she would still be depicting herself as a young lady on this coin, but she wouldn't be in actual real life. So there we go. So things are looking up. I think we've come onto a bit better field. We might get some coins coming up. Things are looking up. I'll see you on the next. Here we are on another hole I've just got dug out. I didn't film it because I've been digging up a lot of 2-2 sort of ends, and this came up at 10-11 on the manticore. Now I haven't cleaned it off. It is, I think it's some sort of button. Now there is some pattern on there, which it'll be very interesting to get cleaned up. I'll try and zoom in. Can everybody see that? There is a pattern on there. Whether it's been some sort of military or livery button, I don't know. I'll just get the brush on that now while I've all got you here now. We'll see what it is. I don't know if that's crust or whether it's just muck. I'll have a look. Let's give it a little bit wet up there. Oops. I'll just give it a quick rub on the magic trousers there. Right, guys. What does everybody make of that? looks to have writing round the outside. Now, what is it? Now, I thought this was a button, but this is looking more and more interesting the more and more I rub on with it, the more it's starting to look like it could be something. Now, it does have that pewter feel to it, but would everybody agree that that looks a little bit Roman, or does that look like a horse? That looks like a horse, doesn't it? And is that writing around the outside? That looks very Roman, doesn't it? Surely not. The area that we're in has not had much Roman activity. I mean, there has been bits of Roman found here and there, but you don't hear of people going around digging Roman coins up. That looks frighteningly Roman, doesn't it? I mean, I don't want to rub on too much with it. If anybody knows what that is, please, in the comments, please let us know, because I've never found anything like this before. Any ideas, anyone? I'm over the moon with that. Yeah, any ideas, let us know in the comments below. We'll see you on the next hole. So I've had a quick look on the internet about this little coin I found, and I think I was very, very wrong to get excited about Roman. I mean, it does have that look to it, but what I think it actually is a St. George token. The internet, when you type it in on the internet, it says from Hungary, sort of medieval times, but I don't know. I mean, it feels very like it's made of like pewter. But I don't know if you can see there in the top left corner, just behind the horse's tail there, you can see the S and then part of the word George. And on the other side, which is going to be hard to make out, but it looks like a bow of a boat at the bottom with a sail. And one of the first things that comes up when you search this on the internet is a coin that's almost identical to this. But nevertheless, I'm absolutely over the moon with that. I know it doesn't look much to look at, but it's something new for me, and I'm just pleased that I've been able to identify it in the field. So no, I'm over the moon with that. Another one just come up here, guys. It was a bit of a ropey signal. It must have been on its edge or something, but we've got another, what I call a horse ring, probably off a horse bridle at some point. Like I say, we're right on a right of way here, so there'll have been a lot of footfall with maybe horses in 200 years, 300 years ago. So I'm expecting to pull a few of these up, but it's still better than what we were pulling up in that first field earlier this morning. So things are looking on the up. So see you on the next hole. Another signal here. Zoom you in a bit to the screen. It's a nice signal. The screen says it's a bit iffy, but we'll see what it is. Right, I flipped that over, and I don't know if you can see in there. I'll try and get you zoomed in. There's something green looking at us. Now, that's just, I recorded that. I knew it was a good signal, but the screen, people think with the Manticore that if you find a coin, it's always going to be like a perfect round dot on the middle line. Well, this was far from that. It was a little bit all over the place. So it just goes to show that you should never fully go by the shape on the screen. Now this is a little bit crusty, but I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just give it a quick wipe on the magic trousers. See if it brings it up a little bit. So there we've got, looks like Victoria, Valehead Victoria on that side. I haven't rubbed this side yet, but I'll just give that a quick wipe. Probably you're looking at late 1800s, probably 1900, 1901, something like that. We're going to struggle to get a date off there. Sorry about this, guys. Give that a bit rub there. That's either 1900 or 1901 halfpenny. So she was coming towards the end of her reign there, and in a year or two her son would take over, and he reigned for, it was 9 or 10 years. I think it was from 1901 to 1910. But this one's one of the last coins from the Victorian. They're a nice little halfpenny. Yep, we're on the coins now, which I'm happy about. Over the moon about that. See you on the next hole. Here's another one, right next to an old dry stone wall here. I don't know if you can just see that. Just poking out at us, a little bit of green again. Now what's this? A little bit of an imprint there. I think you can see Britannia. Lovely. Try and get a date off that. I think it says 1882, I think. Lovely little coin. Half pennies are coming up quite a bit. 1882. That will be Victoria. There she is. I'll just give her a quick rub on the magic trousers. We'll transform it. There we are. Queen Victoria. Give this side a little bit rub, just get a bit more detail for you. There we go, look at that. That's nice. Nice to find. 1882. Halfpenny. Yep, on the coins. Fantastic. It's starting to warm up a little bit. Yeah. But it's still cold on the fingers and cold on the toes, but we'll keep plugging on. Hopefully see you on the next with another coin. Alright, this was a signal. It was in the 60s on the Manticorn. When I dug the hole, it went up into the 80s. I don't know if you can see that there. Looks to be a buckle. Now I'm going to try and get this cleaned up as nicely as possible without destroying anything that it made. Oh, well, there you go. That's that dropped out. We'll give that a brush up. Nice little buckle. Might have some decoration on. Yeah, over the moon with that. Has it had some gold gilding in? I don't know. Lovely little buckle there. Clean this side off. Will that be Georgian? Possibly. Yep. No, I like digging these up. A bit of detail on there as well. Yeah. Things are starting to come up. Catch you on the next one. Cooper's just come to us and said he's found a really cool bottle cap. That's it. I mean, I've done no research on it yet, but if anybody knows what that's off, please post a picture in the comments below. But yep, a bit of quality trash from Cooper. He's struggling today. I think he's got 1 or 2 coins, but we're all struggling a bit. But he's just unearthed this little beauty bottle cap. Are you going to keep it, Cooper, with all your good stuff? Yeah. Well done. Nice little bottle cap. Age-wise, I don't know, 30, 40 years old possibly. But it's very nice nonetheless. On to the next one. Right. Another nice one here. Hopefully we're onto a coin. I'll see you in a second. Right, I've got that dug out. And again, I think you can just see a little bit of something green there. We'll have a look at what it is. Looks to be another halfpenny. Don't have to give that much cleaning off. Whoops. 1916. So that'll be George V. If we can get this side cleaned up a bit. Tell you what I'll do, I'll just give it a rub. See if we can get any detail off that. Now we're right next to a house. We've walked right up onto the hills now. And we're right next to an old kind of abandoned house. So I'm hoping the coins and the artefacts are going to start coming up kind of a bit thick and a bit more thick and fast than what they have been. But yeah, George V, the head size not very good, but that side's got plenty of detail on. That's a nice looking coin on that side. Yep, over the moon with that one again. We'll see you on the next. Right guys, just as that plane's going overhead, we have a hole here. Now this is so strange. There was a signal in the 90s and oops, if it'll focus, and it's a lovely little musket ball, but in with that was a clear marble. Another first for me, and that is unbelievable. Just in there, maybe 7 inches down. I actually found the clear marble before the musket ball. The signal kind of half disappeared, and I had to have a bit poke about with my pinpointer. So yeah, a lovely little marble and a musket ball or a pistol ball. Yep, things are just starting to come up nicely now. Right next to an old house there, and there's also some lime kilns there. So, and there's Cooper onto another signal. Yep, happy days. Here's another one. Again, I just turned it over. You can see a bit of an imprint there, and you can see something green looking at us. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this imprint first. Yeah, you can't see much. Let's have a look at this coin. As you can see, 4 inch below the surface, a bit more maybe. And there it is, being laid there for, well, we'll find out in a minute how long. Right. There you go, guys. Now it's going to be early 1900s. It's George V. We'll give that a little rub, both sides, and we'll see what detail we can get off. Now I'm looking there. I don't want to rub too much. Maybe get the brush at it. Just a quick little tickle up. Oh, I think it's going to come up nicely, that. Rub on the jumper. 1927. Almost 100 years old. There we go. Another lovely little coin up. On the half pennies today, it's not very often. Normally you're pulling the big old pennies up on piece, but these half pennies keep coming up. They mustn't have had much money up on this hillside. There. 1927. Lovely. Let's see if we can find something a bit older. Just had a lovely little signal in this hole here. And there you go. As you can see, that is definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, a love token. Yeah, I'll see if we can get any detail off this, but you're probably talking, whoops, dropped it and dropped it again. You're probably talking Georgian, possibly William III. I mean, I don't think we'll get any detail off this. These copper ones normally they're pretty jiggered when they come up. So there you have it. Lovely little love token. I like finding these. I don't think I can get any details off that, unfortunately, but yep, we're in another new field. We've walked all the way up to the top. We're nearly on the fell, on the moors. And there's, on the old maps, there's a well in this field, so that's where we're heading to. So yep, another nice little find. Had another decent signal here. Now it feels like lead. I haven't cleaned it up yet, but it looks to have some sort of pattern on. Whether it's been a button or what it's been, I don't know. Is that a hole in the middle of there? Yeah, it's got a hole in the middle. It's also got something on this side. Hell knows what this is. It looks very decorative. See if we can get anything off it. What's that been? Has it been something for a horse? Sort of horse decoration? Be interesting to see if we can get that cleaned off on that side a bit more. I'll just give it a rub on the magic trousers. Any ideas, guys? Does it go that way? Does it go that way? I just can't. Does that look like a crown? Possibly looks like a bit of a crown. Very interesting, to say the least. This side isn't. You can make sort of. There's little like dots. We'll give that side a little bit of a rub without damaging it. Any ideas, guys? Please put something in the comments. Is that a head looking to the left with a crown? Very interesting. Tell you what I will do, I'll just give it a quick squirt up just to try and fetch some of that detail out. Give it a little bit of a rub. Well, guys, I think that does definitely. It looks like some sort of a bust now. What do you guys think of that? Let us know in the comments. It's got me beat. Would it have been a button, maybe? Very interesting, though. Definitely got some sort of bust facing to the left. I don't know if it's got some sort of writing on this side, sort of. Who knows? But very interesting to say the least. Yep, happy with that. Another one dug up. There's just something nice looking at us from out the hole there. Let's see what it is. Just a little decorative button there. I'll just get the brush on that. This is the back side. See there. Here's this side. Let's see if we can get any detail off it. I don't know if you can see that, but there's some flowers appearing. Lovely little button. Yes, I like the decorative ones. Nice to see. Yep, over the moon with that one. Right, everyone, that coin that I dug up before ended up being the last signal. 1904 penny, bashed by the spade by me. Give myself a good talking to when I get home about that. But anyway, here's the rest of the things that I found today. I'll move that out of the way. So, good few coins. Always nice to find. Got like Georgia Faith Victoria. That lovely St. George. Whether it's been a token or what it's been, I don't know. Just see the back of the horse there. Spendable penny. That'll go in the money box at home. And a few artefacts as well. Musket balls. I do like this. If anybody can tell me what this is and who it'll be, yeah, I'll be very interested to know. Probably for me, that and the St. George coin or token or whatever you want to call it, they're probably my finds of the day. A couple of musket balls as well there, and this as well. Just the look of finding that, like a clear marble. Yeah. That's the finds for today anyway, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. We have struggled today, but we've come away with probably 10, 15, 20 coins between all four of us. I just want to say a quick thank you to everybody that's supporting the channel at the minute. Just a few little comments that I've had on my videos and all the views. Fingers crossed, we'll just keep getting bigger and bigger and better and better. But till next time, thank you very much. Watch what you're doing. See ya.